Hello, everyone. My name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage, and I'm a psychic medium, a Reiki master teacher, author, creator, healer, and so many other things. So I am welcoming you all here today. I don't have my little calendar thing out. I was actually going to maybe do this on Monday, but I'm trying to stick to the plan. We're only going to do a half an hour today. And so if anybody really does want a reading after I do the weekly message, that might be the time that you may want to hurry up and either make your donation to assure your reading or what have you, or we can always book it for later. We may go ahead and try to take advantage of going to Wajawa in the Dells, but I'm not so sure. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so I'm a little wee. So good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Robert. All right. So at some point in time, what I may do is go ahead and do like a yes and no question for people. So I will probably use the pendulum and show everybody how the pendulum works too. This way, maybe we can get through some questions very quickly. Good morning, Auntie. All right. So let's start with a card. All right, Spirit, for the week of September 18th, 2022. What is best going to help everyone in their path in life? Help me to pick out the proper card that best is going to help everyone. All right. So the message today is Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. So a lot of times people just have to get things off their chest, or if it also, it's the way that you think about things that maybe you should take some time and rearrange your thoughts, or see, has it been leading to like a negative thought pattern? Maybe there's a different way to teach yourself to look at things, like try to find a positive in everything that happens, even though I know it's very, very difficult sometimes. And then also, what is it that you're putting into your body? Is there things that are really throwing your body and maybe even your mental state off course? So the addiction healing is also thought frame and physical things that you're putting into your body. And are you doing any walking regimens or anything like that to help get your body in the tone? Because when your body is doing well, it really helps your mind. And some people don't believe it, but even if it's that you aren't a smoker, you don't drink alcohol or drugs, it could also be the way that you think about things, and could even be the other things that you eat. Say you're diabetic and you're eating a lot of sugar. This will affect your attitude also. So really be careful about what you're putting into your body. And then they say what the crystal children and the rainbow children, it's the time frame in which they were born to and how people react. Like, they love mashed potatoes as their comfort food. So maybe sometimes if you're wondering what to feed your child who's a special child, or you're that child now all grown up, maybe it's your choice of foods. Look it up online. Sometimes it's eat right for your body type. So check it out, because I really think this is affecting a lot of people right now. How you really feel. All right, I'm going to stick that off to the side here. All right. Wow. It's really bright over here. Sorry about that. You may not be able to see it after this. All right. All right. So we got Apasna Goel. Hello. We are doing the weekly forecast right now. This is for everybody. So I would stay tuned and check it out and see if it speaks to you. We picked quite a few cards to really help you on your path for the week. All right, Spirit. And then I can let you know when we get to that portion. And anybody, we are shortening the broadcast today because I'm hoping I have things to do. We'll see. We have friendship. Nurture your relationships. So I know everybody has those mood swings every once in a while, and when there's a change in barometric pressure and the atmosphere, the planetary shifts and lineups. And right now we're in Mercury in retrograde. It's like shit always hits the fan. Maybe somebody really needs you and they don't realize it. Just be there the best that you can. Let them know that you're there. Nurture your friendships. Just a lot of times you say, boy, I haven't talked to that person in so long. Maybe it's time to pick up the phone and make that call. You may be calling at just the right moment. Okay. Let's see, who else do we want to pull today? I'm going to pull different fairy cards that I haven't pulled in a while. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know for this week of September 18th, 2022? Hi, Anya. Ooh. Okay. Here's an interesting one. So, marriage, the marriage card. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Now, you can be being invited to a wedding, you can be getting married yourself, or entering into a new, very meaningful relationship. So, this also, for some of you, I keep being reminded, so I can't forget to tell you this part. For those of you not in a relationship, it could be that maybe you have certain doubts or you're willing to be too vulnerable and give up too much of yourself instead of being who you are, maybe not trusting in the process or trusting that you're worthy, and that's why people aren't coming around. Now, for those of you who have been married before, it's like remembering to put your faith and your courage in, what love feels like. And this is what you should hold on to. And if you've made mistakes in those marriages or you've chosen the wrong person, this is putting you on alert to be paying very close attention to the people that come into your life and that you are choosing the right one this time for yourself. So the marriage card actually has many meanings to it depending on where you are in your life. That's weird. All right. Now, Divine Circus. Good morning, Jade. All right, Spirit. What does everyone else need to know here for this week of September 18th, 2022? Maybe that time that you're meeting that right person. So I'd say put your best foot forward, but you really want that person to know every aspect of who you are. So if they want out, they can get out now. Don't waste my time. That's how I look at it. Anyway. Interesting. So as I was just saying that, we got the date with destiny in our Divine Circus cards. So the date with destiny means that things are putting themselves in order exactly how they're supposed to be happening. There's halts along the way. There's things that happen to make you do a little review of yourself, your motives. Are you doing it for you? Are you doing it for somebody else? Making sure you're on the path that's bringing you to your best and highest good. And it's time to really review. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the passage from the book because I think it's going to be really helpful. I'm going to move all this over a little. Destiny. All right, where's my book? Hey, Robert, how you enjoying your vacation? Are you still traveling? While I'm looking this up here. He has been so lucky to be able to travel around lately. And it's like right now, it's starting to become fall. So it's kind of like the perfect time of year. All right, the card reads, out of the others and into your life she arrives now because you have a date with destiny. She is a mysterious creature. Her ways are wild and her guidance is true. She may create chaos from which a new order can emerge. But there is no need to fear. She has come to inspire, uplift, and direct you. So again, what I was saying, sometimes when things happen or confrontations with people or things happen, say, where you live or at your job, or it helps you with decisions. Maybe you were going to go purchase this car and something kept sidetracking you so you couldn't get there to get it. Maybe it's because that was not the right one for you and you would have made a great mistake. So pay attention to all the things that are happening in your life that are molding your direction and trying to tell you something, giving you purpose or new insight or things of this sort, because it's helping with the addiction healing, making sure you're giving people, I don't know, the right energy, and having faith and love, and your date with destiny, paying attention to what is happening and what is molding your life at present. Okay. Robert's in Milwaukee until tomorrow morning, then heading south towards home. Wow, I bet there's a few places you could hit on the way home too. Good morning, Maria. All right, welcome. All right, so what else we got here? Pull an actual tarot card. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know for this week of September 18th, 2022? Good morning, Louise. Carol. We don't do readings just yet until the weekly message is done. So this does affect you as well, what I'm stating right now. And when I say, okay, it's time to ask your questions, then you'll be able to state a question. And right now, I only plan on being on for half an hour today because I have some other plans. I may just take questions that could be answered by yes or no. So I'll let you know when we get to that point. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know for this week of September 18th, 2022? Whoa. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to honor that. I'm going to read these all. Yeah, 3 cards that kind of jumped out here. All right. And I'm going to read everything right side up right now. And you'll know if you are on the lower end of this. And you may need to tweak your energy to reach the desired goals. All right. So this is strength. So now the strength card is you do have the strength to make the changes that you desire. You have the strength to beat your addictions, whether they're thoughts or physical things or whatever. You have the strength to keep a positive attitude, and you need to do that. Otherwise, your strength can end up empty. So the strength comes from powerful thoughts, holding your position, or maybe even making changes and tweaking things to make your situation stronger or your life happier or more secure. All right. So that's our strength card. Then we have the Queen of Swords. See, she's been there, done that. Queen of Pain, and God knows that we've all kind of really been there, done that. Looking out there and seeing, is there anything positive for me? We're going to move forward based on what I already know, what I already feel. So what is it that you feel? You want to soar. All these flags are being risen here. Let me see what else I get from this. I feel some of you are really in an okay place right now, but you're really contemplating what your next move is going to be. You know, and especially people where business is concerned too. It's like, man, I've been burned before. I tried that before and it didn't work. Well, ask yourself, what's different now? Is it a new location? Is it a new business partner? Is it a new thing that you're trying all together? Then maybe it's time to give it a go. All right. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So it could be finally, maybe that love that has been eluding you may finally be coming into the picture. So keep your eyes out for that someone new. The Knight of Cups could be bringing you love and encouragement. It doesn't have to necessarily be a love interest. And if you're married, maybe things are about to get better. For some reason, fall always tends to bring people a little closer. Maybe it's the chilly weather and you want to snuggle. Who knows? But it seems like there's some positive energy there to come in, and someone may even be able to help guide and direct you And I'm being told it could even be like counselors and things like this that are directing you in the right direction also, because sometimes we miss things because we're so buried in our despair or problems that we don't see the opportunities or what we already have. So I do feel for some of you, this is a person that's redirecting you and guiding you also. All right. And it's a C. I'll go ahead and pull who wants to come up. We're going to do a little ISIS here. All right, Spirit. Hello, Corinne. Pam Reynolds. Carol Jarrett. And Lisa Savitha. That's a cool name. All right. And Manjinder Singh. All right. So again, when I get to that portion, you're going to have to ask your questions again because I never know who's really staying tuned in. And all right, let me ask, what does everyone need to know that's watching here right now? What's best going to help them in their path of life? What do they have in common? So I think we got this last week. I swear we did. So this is like having the key. You have the key, it opens the doors to many things. You have the key that's going to help you set things straight in your life, to see things from a different perspective. Some of you have the key to help other people too. Now, don't forget, there's this like little clock here too. So time is of the essence. Your key is only going to be available for you for a short period of time. So if there's changes you want to make, people you wanted to contact, I think now is the time. I really wouldn't wait much longer. I feel you really probably have till the end of September for this. And I believe the time frame started in August, and probably towards the end of August. So try to think of what that is and start moving forward on things. And it's really time to work on yourself. Make those changes now where the energy is right for that to happen. All right. The key of life. The Ankh pretends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Let it happen. All right, so changes are coming up. You're being called to make some changes. See what they are. Not all changes are right for everyone. So it is important to use your gut, feel it out, or use your kinesiology. I was practicing with that in the kitchen the other day, standing there like, okay, I'm going to pose a yes or no question. With your eyes closed, standing upright, with your arms at your side, get your equilibrium, pose a question that can be answered by yes or no. When you ask that question, do you propel forward? Or does your body want to fall backwards? Backwards is no. Forwards is yes. All right, try that. All right. Now we're gonna pull a trinket and a stone for the day. So while I'm getting that card ready, I am going to just take a moment and say now is the right time to give us those thumbs up. Share, like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow us if you're on Facebook, and give us those thumbs up, hearts, or whatever. Make some positive comments in the comment sections because it really, really, really helps us. And, not much to ask. And I'm going to go ahead and give us your quick commercial. Hang on tight. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching that quick little blurb. And I pulled the card, which is a stone for everyone for this week, and it's Sugilite. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So, do what you feel you need to do. Don't let people make you upset. Even if they're saying something that's true, it's all right. Is there something I need to tweak or change? Or is it just really who I feel strongly of who I am and I just have to stick with it? Then find a way to let it roll off you. And if you're a people pleaser, to say, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, but this is what I'm doing. It doesn't mean you have to be rough, although there are some people that you just have to scream at. I know, I've been there, done that, just so they hear you. Not that you're meaning or intending to do that. But yes. So own your divine power. But the Sugilite is purple, a purple stone, and it's a really high psychic stone. It's a high spiritual stone, and it helps to also bring calmness with it. So if you are going through some trying times, Sugilite is a nice, powerful stone to have. I own some, and it's expensive, and it's sometimes hard to get a hold of. I do have a couple pieces available. I'm going to start doing little market ideas and showing maybe the color stone I'm working on for that week. And if anybody wants to make a purchase, they can inquire of which ones. I'm going to do some lives and soon to see if there's anything I can help you with. All right, so that's the Sugilite. And note how it's spelled, because you could always do a search and get yourself a nice piece. You get it in stone form or carry it. Let's do a Google, see what Google has to say about it. And hopefully I say it right, because it doesn't always pick it up because everybody says it different. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of Sugilite?
According to Tiny Rituals, metaphysical properties, Sugilite is a violet flame stone which brings purification and burns away negative attachments, trauma from past lives, and bad karma spots.
Even better. So we have some little added information there. And I encourage you to do some more searches on Google, because there's always more to a stone than the quick little blurb that I get here. If you have Melanie's Book of Stones, Love is in the Earth, that is like an awesome book. And it really goes into detail about every stone. All right. So let's go ahead and pick a trinket. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know here today? I feel like two need to come out. All right. Reflections. I swear it has been the theme for the month. I've even readings I've been giving people lately. It's a lot of reflexive stuff going on. How else are you going to make the changes in your life that you really need? Not always desire, but need, unless you can see what other people are trying to tell you, or see why certain issues keep coming up in your life, why certain people keep getting in your face, or positive people making positive impressions upon you. Even like artwork, you see a certain piece of artwork and you're like, wow, I really wish I could do that, and that's something I'd like to do. Well, then you can. You just have to put one foot in front of the other and get started. It's not going to magically happen for you. And then if there's certain annoying people are annoying you all the time, well, then maybe there's the same thing that you may be coming off to other people that way that you can't see, which is why they come into your life. Not because God wants to make life annoying for you. It wants you to see the mirror image. What's the word that they say? Well, I can say pot calling kettle black, but it's something else. But you get the main idea. And then we have the highlighter. I got two of them. Just felt two need to come out today. So if you're getting involved in any documents, any contracts, any applications, things like that, make sure that everything reads exactly the way you want it to. Don't let them say, oh, but that doesn't apply to you, or don't worry, it doesn't mean that. They had to add that specific paragraph, make them add it, because leave nothing to chance, especially while Mercury's in retrograde. You shouldn't even sign contracts when Mercury's in retrograde, or buy new major appliances or cars and things like that, because sometimes they turn out to be lemons. So really watch yourself, dot your I's, cross your T's, all that sort of thing. All right. So I hope that has helped everyone for this week. So now we're going to go ahead and go on to questions. And if anybody donated, let me know first, because donations will go first. I'm only going to spend about another 5 or 10 minutes on any questions. And if you can make them yes or no questions, I will use the pendulum so we can kind of get through everybody quicker today. All right. So I'm just looking back here. So anybody that, even if you just posted the question, you may want to post it again, because I want to make sure you're still here. And like I said, if anybody does make a donation, they go first. And thank you for everybody who gave the thumbs up. While I put these cards away, I'll be checking on the questions. There they are. If I so feel, pull a card. If you do donate, then you can get some cards, not just the pendulum. All right, it's taking me extra long to put cards away today for some reason. Got them all over the place. Mm. Okie doke. Let's see. Anya. Right? It's possible travel overseas. All right. Manjinder Singh. And then we'll get to Anya. All right. Is it possible to travel overseas in the near future for Jaspreet? All right. So let's establish. All right, Spirit, please show me my yes. Whoops, come on. Please show me my yes. Sometimes it's better for me to start with no. Please. All right, so please show me my no. My no is back and forth. Please show me my yes. Okay, it goes clockwise for me. All right, so is it possible to travel overseas in the near future for Jaspreet? Possible. Mm-hmm. To travel overseas in the near future. Jaspreet. I am getting a yes for you. That is a yes. All right, let's see what else we got. Anya. Jade was in a really bad mood and was rude and said things I didn't mean to someone last week. Is the friendship repairable, or have I ruined it? All right, for Anya, Spirit. Is this friendship repairable after last week? Wow, it's going backwards in clockwise circles. So this is unsure. I think it's about how you state it. Sometimes explaining yourself really helps. We're gonna ask you again: is this friendship, this person she had words with, is this relationship repairable? Now we are getting a yes. So I think I got it right with what I told you on that one. Um, so, people get in bad moods. People say things they don't mean to say. It's when it happens often that it gets trying. So um, just explain it. And, the person probably needed to hear it anyway. Sometimes we're just too nice all the time, and people know that, and they take advantage of it. Like, well, I know she's not going to say no, and then all of a sudden, boom, they catch you at just the right moment. And sometimes you just need to say it. So just try to explain the situation, dear. I think it'll be fine. Should I downsize home nearer to my grown up family? Carol Jarrett. Carol Jarrett, should I downsize home nearer to my grown up family? Grown up family. I'm not sure what that means. Your immediate family? Or your sons and daughters or whatever? Hopefully, Spirit will know what you're talking about. All right, come on, stop. All right, Spirit, calm down. For Carol Jarrett, should I downsize home nearer to my grown up family? Should I downsize home to my nearer grown up family? Wow, we got a reverse, yes. So, should she downsize? Let's see that one. Should she move closer to her grown up family? Wow. Everything's a reverse backwards. So there's something you're missing here. So I think you need to look into what the reason for it is and work on that first. And then the answer will come clearer to you, because sometimes you want to be a burden to others. Sometimes you're feeling that way just because you're feeling a little lost. But maybe if you tweak your energy, new things will happen. New people will come into your life and they'll start pointing you in the right direction, because it seems like there's something you're missing. It won't give me a yes or no on this. So there's something else happening. So you're going to have to look into that first. Sorry, I cannot give you a yes or no on that one, dear. All right. Charlie. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Oh, where's everything? Did not ask a question there. Will my mom be receptive to me today? All right. For Lisa Ninman, Spirit, please show me my yes. Oh, well, actually, just answer Lisa's question. Will her mom be receptive to her today? Pause. I'm getting a yes. So that's a good thing. I'm getting an interpretation or something. I think she will, but I feel if the conversation's too long, it may go south. So I don't know. There may be something about the conversation that may change the attitude, but I think for the most part, maybe she'll be more receptive than normal. That's what I want to say. So I hope that's helpful, Lisa. All right, Louise Manon Homo. Am I going to have a good week? Well, that is a really big, wide open question there, Louise. So it probably all depends on what aspect, right? Wow, we're already getting a big no. I mean, a big reversed yes. All right. So is Louise Manon home going to have a good week? Louise Manon going to have a good week. That is a yes. So it feels like for the most part, you should have a good week. So if you're trying to make some changes and work on something, I think it's a good time to do so. That's awesome. All right. Hello, Lakita. Or Larika Coles. Let's see. All right. Latika Coles. Stop it. I just like that. All right, for Latika Coles, will me and my husband divorce? Latika wants to know if her and her husband are going to divorce. I'm getting a no right now, but they're also talking to me. And they're saying there's going to be more information in the next 48 days. And I think it kind of depends on what's being worked on by the both of you. So hang in there. I think 48 days is going to tell more. But as of right this moment, I think no. Of course, everything may be a little wacky. And it could be some person saying, no, I'm just not going to get a divorce. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be divorced. So just check back in like 48 days and see what transpires between now and then. That's what I like to tell you. Because even if there's a question, there's something seriously wrong. Okay. And it needs to be addressed. All right. Thanks. Thank you. All right. Yes, immediate family. You're welcome, everybody. Pam Reynolds. There's something going on with my husband's health that doctors or myself are not detecting. Oh boy, there's a good one. Pam Reynolds, spirit. Is there something in her husband's health going on that herself and the doctors are not detecting? I'm getting yes. See, I don't like it when they tell me things, especially things I don't like to say. Are they checking the cells? They need to check the cell formation because a white or whatever the white count, blood count might be higher than it should be. They need to be looking for possible types of cancer, maybe. And I don't like to say that, but that's just something that just popped into my head. So, because sometimes they're focused on a whole other avenue, like blood pressure or something like that, or liver. Maybe it's something else that's affecting all of that and depriving the body of something it needs. So have them do a whole blood count workup, and they shouldn't be dismissing anything. All right, I leave that with you. Hopefully that helps, my dear. Very sorry. Carol Jarrett says, my family keeps asking me if I want to move near them or not. Well, you probably do, but making sure you're doing things for the right reasons and you're not, so some people don't realize, like, when they move, there are certain states that don't have options that other states have, especially as you get older or if you aren't working. And like, not all states have medical assistance, like free medical help. And if you're in that zone where you may, or you think you may in the near future be needing that, then it's not a good idea to move if they don't offer that for you. And I know from past experience myself, sometimes if people or family or friends or whatever say they're going to be there for you and they're going to help you, that's not necessarily true. So whenever you're making a decision like that, make sure that you are ready to fully take care of yourself and know that there's options for you to immerse yourself into so that you can be occupied and not lonely and things like that. So don't leap before you look is what I'm saying. Research the situation, because Spirit was given that backwards answer there and it wasn't giving you a definite yes. It feels like you got to look into things more before you make that leap, Carol. All right. Hello, lollipops and rainbows. It's cute. All right. So Really, I should be almost getting off of here. Just going to answer a couple more. We'll make it an even 10:45 when I get off here, Central Time. Muskin Begum. Will my boyfriend contact me? Well, that's a silly question. If he's your boyfriend, he better contact you, right? All right. So, Muskin Begum asks, will my boyfriend contact me? There we go with that reversed yes. I'm not sure what's going on with you guys. If there's an issue, it feels like if he feels that all is well, he may. But there's some sort of circumstance going on there that seems like he's not contacting you, and I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent because we're not looking into that today. Simple yes and no questions, but I'm not so sure, really. Honestly, I don't know what time frame you're asking either. Maybe this is also why the pendulum was a little confused too. But I'm not saying it's looking real good. Okay, will my financial situation improve? Maria Smooze. Schmooze, I love that. Will my financial situation improve? For Maria Schmooze, will her financial situation improve? I'm getting yes, but I'm also getting the information it'll probably take within like the next 45 days for this to happen. So I hope that has been a help for you, Maria. You're welcome, Carol. All right. We'll do this real quick for you. I know, you're right. That's the second question. I know I've asked a question, but I want to also know if this is the year is time to go back to work. Disabled baby at home. Oh. Latika Coles. You're welcome, Maria. Or Latika Coles. This is a good time for her to go back to work. All right, I get a yes and no. I feel more part-time if you're going to do it. I feel like the fall, winter months, maybe not necessarily so good, but I believe spring opens up a new world for you. So, not to say you shouldn't, but I think you need to do it slowly just to make sure everything pans out well. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. It is 10:45. I met my little quota here. I hope I've helped everyone today to some degree. I know it was just the yes and no's today. And thank you all so much. And don't forget, if you do make any contributions to this channel, all the information for that is scrolling through below. And if you do that, you get an entry to win a prize. I'm telling you now, we've only had like 2 donations this month. And at least I have to have at least 5 in order to do any giveaways, or it will continue on through the next month because it literally costs me money to rent space here on StreamYard in order to get this information to you. So you may want to consider, even if it's a couple dollars, it doesn't matter. I mean, it just shows that you really appreciate the information and energy that's being sent out to you. We really love doing this. And please don't forget the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on YouTube. And then you'll never miss one, because next week we may not be on Sunday. Matter of fact, if it doesn't rain, I'm going to Cranfest. I can tell you I will not be on Sunday. We will probably make it Monday because I have a fair the day before that. So I won't even be around the whole weekend. So look forward to it on a Monday, and I'll probably go ahead and change that date unless I'm so exhausted I can't. but I usually try to be on every single weekend. All right, much love and light to you all, and thank you so much for joining us here today, and thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the smiley faces and the hearts. It's really, really much appreciated. Much love to you all. Until next time, have a wonderful week and make those changes, and don't be discouraged, and don't let life get you down. Don't misinterpret what people say, because Mercury is in retrograde and it will confuse things and what people mean and how they feel. Don't take it personally. Just try to learn from everything that you can, because everything that happens to us in life is to help to better us in some way. All right. On that note, namaste. Love you all. Bye-bye.